To counter this misapplied moniker. Now, I think Albert Einstein would be proud of the residents of Stockton for doing so, I think. Because back in 1957, Einstein is quoted as saying, "The world is a dangerous place, not because of the people who are evil in it, but because of the people who do nothing about it." Now, this is an observation about which we, I think, all need to be mindful. It's a call to action, not just about the labels or the lists on which our city finds itself. It's a call to action to look beyond our own personal needs, our own personal comforts, and the recognition of the many challenges facing our community and our world. Each of you, and all of us in this stadium, must consciously choose to be a person of action and not a lethargic. Catherine Davey, Rachel Davidson, Trevor Enos, Gavelin Galloway, Jessica Guzman, Shelby Jones, Daniel Keurig, Camille Magadia, Dalton Mativier, Christopher Osaki, Robert Fong, Carly Pinkerton, Samuel Regan, Annie Tam, and the valedictorian of the class of 2011, Omer Azan.
You recognize this music from doing this for the last couple days?
Yeah.
Zoom out that, get a picture.
Have any of you seen that movie Unstoppable? Those two trains hurtling towards each other at breakneck speeds are just like your life right now. If you let things play out on their own, the two are destined to collide in a catastrophic explosion. You, however, are Denzel Washington, and it's your job to take control of the trains in order to save the day.
In order to take control of your life, you need proper training, and thankfully Lincoln has provided us with enough experience to be prepared for the decisions in our lives. We were not only taught academics, but life skills, which have shaped our personalities and outlooks on life. We have dedicated our time to sports, clubs, hobbies, or friendships, which has led to a product that took 4 years to complete. A transformation from naive freshmen to graduating adults.
Life's a gamble, full of risks, sacrifices, and anxiety. Dwelling in the past, recalling old memories by trying to forget the dreadful ones, I discovered the risks I've taken and the risks I've not. There were a great number of moments I gambled on, living on the edge, taking advantage of circumstances in order to be where I am today. For instance, one of the greatest risks I've taken is playing sports in high school, which in this case is football. This phenomenal sport, which is more mental than physical, taught me discipline, team camaraderie, and commitment.
Similar to Robert, sports have played a crucial role in my life. I'm sure for that most of you, sports have influenced your lives. For some of us, though, our experiences did not turn out too well, and some of us learned we should just keep our heads buried in books. But for me, wrestling became my life. The long weekends spent wrestling at various schools, the physical and mental exhaustion, the weight management, and the strike of nerves before every match, all for one purpose: glory. When we were victorious, we felt invincible. But when we lost, we were reminded by our dedicated coaches to keep our heads held high and not forget that Rome wasn't built in a day. Through sports, we are not only defined on how we performed, but by the growth we made it as an individual.
Sports have also had an impact on the Lincoln High community. What would a fall evening be without a Friday night football game? With our stands completely filled with students, parents, teachers, and friends, the atmosphere conveys a feeling of unity and togetherness. While football, basketball, and baseball may be Lincoln's most popular sports, there are many others participating as well. LHS sports vary from swimming to badminton or cross country to golf. No matter the sport, they all share something in common. Each and every one represents our school in a dignified way. Whether we won or lost, we Trojans will always fight on. You know it! What? You know the story! You tell the whole wide world this is Trojan territory! This is one of many cheers we chanted at athletic events as we showed our Trojan pride by taking part in the group known as Lincoln Lunatics. The Student Council class organized the Lincoln Lunatics to not only support Lincoln athletes, but because Student Council was committed to making our high school experience memorable and intriguing. From dances to dressing up out in outrageous attire, each Student Council planned event helped us get involved and become well-rounded individuals. By our participation in school events, Class of 2011 marked the beginning of many new Lincoln activities and has donated the most money to charity events.
Unlike Kelsey, this was my first year being in the Student Council class. Nevertheless, I have gained enough insight to say that the Student Council class is quite comparable to our senior.
I'll remember was Club Rush, where we all signed up for tons of clubs, but only really joined a few. Out of those few clubs that we did decide to join, we found our place within Lincoln. We made friends, helped out the school, supported our peers, and in some cases, lent a hand in the community. By participating in clubs, we learned to be leaders and conducted activities that benefited others. From my involvement in clubs, I learned that there are plenty of ways to make a difference. There are many ways to branch out into the community, and I know that every single one of us will find a place outside of Lincoln that supports our interests. Some of you have found your place within the engineering and construction academy.
Move up a little bit so you can have the sun for a second. You get to the camera?
Omar Mohammed Azam. Brock David Allen. Kelsey Brittany Correa. Catherine Iona Davey. Rachel Ann Davidson. Trevor Adam Enos. Gavelin Soto Galloway. Jessica Faye Guzman. Shelby Jones. Daniel Aaron Curick. Camille Casey Magadia. Dalton Ryan Mativier. Christopher Takuma Osaki. Robert Fong. Carly Page Pinkerton. Samuel Charles Regan. Annie Tam.
Amanda Carol Mafucci, ASB President. Rojine Hashimi, ASB Treasurer. Ross DeMar, ASB Rallies. Alice Lenz, ASB Assemblies. Eileen Daniela Cabezas, ASB Publicity. Daniela Marie Rivetti, ASB Recognition. Ajoa Ruth Hackman, PTSA Representative. Bora Lim, ASB Multicultural Rep. Dorothy Jade Ramirez, ASB DJ. Regina Lee Story, Student Trustee. Adriana Justine Penn, Senior Class President. Rosa Christina Ventura, Senior Class VP and Treasurer. Stephanie Sharon Lynn, Senior Class Secretary. Sammy Haddad, Senior Class President.